Do you keep getting copyright infringement strikes on your video, or are they being blocked in certain areas of the world, like mine? Well, worry no more. Marshall's here to help. I found a hack. Today I have an article by Fairly Odd Streamers. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Dmca and what that means for your channel and why your videos keep getting blocked. Dmca. What does that mean to you? Digital Millennium Copyright Act. And on October 12th of 1998, Congress passed the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or DMCA. This landmark legislation updated U.S. copyright law to meet the demands of the digital age and to conform U.S. law to the requirements of the World Intellectual Property Organization, or WIPO, and treaties that the U.S. signed in 1996. So keep in mind, this was put in place almost 30 years ago, and this law still remains firm in this day and age. So, this article brought to you by Fairly Odd Streamers. If you go to their website, click Resource Center, then click DMCA, it'll take you here. It's titled DMCA Resources for Streamers. What's going on? If you play any song, media, or game, you are at risk of DMCA strikes. A strike is an enforcement measure Twitch issues to you per violation, or YouTube for that matter. 3 or more and you'll be banned from the platform. Record labels will issue DMCA takedowns to Twitch streamers for any copyrighted content. This includes almost all music, videos, or content you don't have a specific license to use. You need to take action now or face severe consequences. So that means exactly what I was saying before. If your videos keep getting blocked, or you keep getting copyright infringement strikes on your YouTube videos, or your Twitch videos, or your Facebook videos, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to read to you from this list, alright? It goes from low to medium to high. So on this chart, Devin Nash starts at low risk level possible copyright infringement strikes. And the media types include music you have permission to stream, Creative Commons, copyright free, public domain music, and third-party services. Well, Creative Commons, copyright free, and public domain music, think about Getty Images, right? That is a public domain of images that you can use for free without having any type of copyright infringement strikes. Well, think of Creative Commons, copyright free, and public domain music just like that. But let's take a look at the first one. Music you have permission to stream. Music you have permission to stream. This music includes anything that you've made or collaborated on with a partner and published. So let's take a look at the one in orange here. Third-party services. It's in orange because you do not own any rights to the music that the third-party service is playing. And that sounds a bit confusing, but just think of it like this. You're playing Dance Dance Revolution, and in Dance Dance Revolution, there are songs that are copyrighted, but they're in Dance Dance Revolution for you to play. They have a contract or license with the artist that made the songs so that they can publish it as a game. If you then take that game and play it and stream it, you are now playing those songs in your stream as a part of your intellectual property. Some people do this without giving any credit to the artist. Well, certain platforms like YouTube and Twitch don't take too kindly to that and will mute or even block your video just for that. And it's also important to remember here that some copyright-free databases aren't free. So that means they are copyright free, but you may have to pay for them. So that means you're paying the third party basically, not the artist. Okay, so now let's move on to the medium risk level. You have indie artists and small YouTube channels, video game music like Dance Dance Revolution, and that's why it's in that orange, because it's a gray area, right? It's a gray area. It's also important to remember that many indie artists welcome exposure. Send them an email and ask for permission. Classical music, which is music written before the 1900s. Now it's important to remember that some classical music is public domain, but some aren't. The list goes on to say lo-fi, chill wave, indie, and YouTube playlists. So please, for the sake of your own video, always make sure that the music you're using is DMCA free. And if you feel like you've transformed the audio in any way in your video, always dispute it. And just to make sure that you're giving credit where credit is due at all times, Make sure the artist's name is properly displayed in the video at all times. For example, I'm using ambient renders background here for the crackling fireplace in the rain, and you can see their logo in the bottom right hand corner. Then you have music that shows no copyright attribution on YouTube, and semi-popular YouTube videos without agency or record representation. This is on the lower end of the medium spectrum because it could be copyrighted later. Then you have international K-pop and J-pop, and this is because many have US-based record labels, increasing the risk of takedowns. And lastly, on the medium spectrum, you have major events like E3 without permission. Now, before we move on to the high end of the spectrum for possible copyright infringement strikes that you can get on your YouTube channel, let me show you this. Aren't you tired of playing Call of Duty, Apex Legends, and all of the regular games that you're always playing? Do you want to know how to get some free, top-notch games on Origin, EA, Steam, Battle.net, and Blizzard? Check this out. It's called Prime Gaming, and if you have Amazon Prime, this comes free in your package. Go to just Google Prime Gaming. Just Google Prime Gaming. Click the first link, and then click the games, and then click the Games tab. You'll find all of these free games that you can play forever. But you have a limited time to claim them. That is until February. In February, they'll come out with a whole new list. Alright? Also, if you're enjoying all the content so far, please make sure to drop a sub. I'm getting some views on my videos, but I'm not getting any subs. Alright, so last but not least, we have the high end of the spectrum for possible copyright infringement strikes that you can get on your YouTube videos. We have cable news without permission. Record labels run automated bots that will scrape your content. Movies and TV shows, including trailers and soundtracks. You'll get flagged for Dmca issued takedown notices, banned or worse for streaming this content after 2020. Popular artists and celebrities, music videos with more than 10 million views, songs with record labels, and top 500 songs. Please use this list to lower your amount of copyright infringements on your YouTube videos and Twitch videos. I hope this helped. Follow the channel. I'll see you next time.